I'm about to give you some ideas, some $1 million hair ideas that you can start that I have not seen yet. So you better take these notes because I'm dropping gems in here. What's good, bosses? It's me, Candice Renee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, is it good to start a hair business in 2022? And if you are starting a hair business in 2022, how to not make your business flop. Okay, and is it super saturated to have a hair business right now? So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. I think I do this video like every year, because every year the hair game really changes. I think I did a video like this last year for 2021. So now I'm doing it for 2022 because the hair game is a forever changing environment. Like if you guys haven't noticed, there's a whole new fad going on and all that, but we about to get into that. Now, disclaimer, I've had a couple of people from my previous videos tell me that they can hear my smoke alarm. They're like,
oh, your smoke detector's beeping, change your smoke alarm, you can change that.
I am not changing it because I'm getting ready to move up out this apartment in 2 weeks. So I don't care to change it because I'm about to be up out of her. Period. And second of all, I have my friend's cat. So if you guys didn't know, I have my friend's cat. I've been watching my friend's cat for way too long now. She's about to go home though because I'm getting ready to move. But I've been watching my friend's cat, long story, and the leasing office doesn't know that she's here. I'm not supposed to have a pet, so I can't really call the leasing office right now because I'm not trying to get that $350 pet charge. Okay? So we're just gonna keep it a secret and we're just gonna deal with it for another 2 weeks. Okay. I'm starting a hair company right now, super saturated. The answer is yes, it is. It is very saturated. I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat with y'all and be like, yeah, it's not oversaturated. You can do it. Like, if you just, I'm not about to do that because everybody will tell you that, like, oh, there's nothing oversaturated. Like, you can do it. And I'm not saying that you can't do it because you can do anything that you put your mind to. But I'm just being real. It is oversaturated. And what I mean by that is, like, it's not that you can't start a hair company or you shouldn't start a hair company. It's just like you're going to have a lot of competition if you don't really come out the game swinging, arms blazing. No, what is it? Our guns blazing. You got to come out. I said arms blazing. You got to come out guns blazing when it comes to starting a hair company right now because you have so much competition. It's like you're going to be a little fish in a big pond. No, fuck the pond. You're going to be a little fish in the Atlantic Ocean full of different hair companies if you don't do some of these things that I'm going to talk about in this video. Well, really, it's like one or two things I'm going to talk about in this video to stand out, but you really need to do some of these things that I'm going to tell you because it's like if you're not, your hair company is going to flop and you're going to be in the sea of other hair companies out here, and it's just like you're going to blend in and people aren't really going to care about you because you're going to look like just another hair company on the street selling the same thing that we've all seen 20, 30, 40, 50 times. So I'm going to tell you some ways that you can start a hair company in 2022 and not flop and blend in with everybody else. So the first thing, which is like the number one thing to me that will really help your hair company stand out and really help you not blend in with everybody, is to be super niched down. So the hair company right now, the hair game, it seems like they're catering to everybody, right? It seems like everybody is selling bundles, wigs, closures, frontals, right? But you need to be that hair company that is niche down. Don't just sell bundles, closures, wigs, and frontals because you're going to just like another hair company selling closures, wigs, bundles, frontals, all that right? You're going to look like a same hair company. You're going to be another hair company on Instagram, Loop, another one. What you want to do is you want to be super niche down and you want to have a specific target audience that you attract. And the reason why you want to have a specific target audience is because people are going to remember you for this certain type of thing. So let's just say that you are, here's a couple of ideas of some things that I have not seen yet. So I'm about to give you some ideas, some $1 million hair ideas that you can start that I have not seen yet. So you better take these notes because I'm dropping gems in here. And you can take these ideas. These is not copywritten, any of that. Like, I'm never gonna sell hair again, so y'all can take these ideas and run wild, please. One idea that I've never seen is a luxury hair company that sells tape-ins. So tape-ins is the big fad nowadays. I told y'all that at the beginning of this video, I talked about how the hair industry is a forever changing environment. Last year, wigs went crazy. Wigs frontal wigs have been going crazy. Frontal's been going crazy. 2 years ago, it used to be making wigs. Now people just buying wigs already made. This year, the girls are trying to grow their edges back and get the tape ends. And tape ends is now the new thing, even though tape ends have been around forever, because I remember the non-black people used to wear them. Now black people are wearing them, which there's nothing wrong with that, but they've been around forever, but now they're finally becoming a trend now. And don't get me wrong, tape ends are super cute, and they're a very expensive service too. So with that being said, that is something that a lot of people are getting into now, are tape ends. So if you start a luxury hair brand that sells tape ends, that's bomb. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a luxury hair brand. Now, mind you, I'm saying the word luxury because that is going to be your branding. Your branding is going to be a luxury brand. You're not going to look like a normal brand. You're going to have luxury branding. Okay? You're going to have a luxury branding. So just keep that in mind, a luxury tape end that only sells tape ends. That's it. And you sell like different textures, different colors, and things like that. Another business that I've never seen is I've never seen a hair company that only sells blonde hair and cater to women that like doing colors in their hair. Like, this is a really, really good idea. I was thinking about this the other day because I'm like, I've never seen that. I've never seen a hair company that only sells blonde wigs, blonde bundles, blonde frontals, and blonde closures. They only sell blonde. They don't sell any other colors. They only sell blonde, and they cater to women who like to do crazy colors, who like to do the bold colors, who like to do the blondes, the purples, the blues, the pinks. That would be a really good idea, because let's just say that you have a customer that always wears blonde wigs and always wears blonde hair. Now, mind you, there are people out here that only wear blonde extensions, that only wear blonde wigs, that like to do colorful hair. I follow a couple girls on Instagram. They change their hair color every week. Like, one day their hair is pink, next day their hair is purple, next day their hair is pink and purple, and it'd be fine, it'd be lit. But it's like, I know for a fact that they're probably searching everywhere for blonde wigs. It's probably super hard to find blonde wigs now. It's probably super hard to find really good blonde wigs, because a lot of these companies, they just selling whatever because they sell other stuff. So like, a lot of companies, they may sell blonde wigs, they sell the 1B regular color bundles and all this stuff like that. So they're not going to make sure that their blonde wigs are A1 blonde wigs because they sell all these other wigs. You know what I'm saying? If you sell hair, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you in the hair, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like, it's really hard to find really good, high quality, 613. It's really hard to find good quality, high quality 613 hair. So you could start a business where you sell nothing but 613 hair, 613 frontals, 613 wigs, closures, bundles, whatever, and you cater to women who like bold color hair. So that right there is a whole niche right there in itself, because you're catering to one specific group of women. You know what I'm saying? You're only catering to them. So it's like, that idea would be perfect, because you could show different tutorials on how to get your hair like this. And I just gave y'all a whole business idea. I just thought of that yesterday, and I think that's a really dope idea, and I've never seen it. So yeah. Another thing that I would say too is influencers. So you want to use influencers to promote your hair companies, but you do not have to go with the Jadas and the Aries. Now, y'all probably think like, damn, what does she have against Jada and Ari? I have nothing against Jada and Ari. It's just, I know so many girls that be breaking their backs, necks, foot, arm, and leg in trying to afford to pay for Jada and Ari, when it's like, I know that they're super expensive. Now, if you got the money for Jada and Ari, go for it, because your business is going to blow up. But there are smaller influencers that can give you the same results as Jada and Ari. So it's like, you want to go for influencers, you want to go for smaller influencers, YouTube influencers. And let me tell you why you want to go for the YouTube girls too, because the YouTube girls who do beauty reviews on YouTube, it will be really, really good for your brand, because when people look at a hair company, the first thing that they do is that they go to YouTube to see if there's any reviews. That's like the first thing that they do. I know that's what I do. When I see a hair company, the first thing I do is go look at reviews, because I'm not about to spend $600-$700 on a wig and there's no reviews. Yeah, I see a couple girls wearing a wig and it look cute, but them girls could have got paid. Them girls could have just took them pictures at the salon, because mind you, your hair always look good when you first at the salon. Like, that first day after you leave the chair, That whole day your hair look good. 2 days later, it look like a bird's nest. So it's like, I want to see a review, an overall review of the hair. I want to see somebody install it. I want to see somebody cut the lace. I want to see somebody bleach the knots. So it's like, if you send your hair to a YouTube girl to do a review on, somebody finds your hair company, they look on YouTube, they find the videos, that's building trust. That is building trust with your followers. That is building trust with your audience. Now you have a leg up in the game because you got all these reviews on YouTube. So now it's like, okay, I trust you because you got a lot of people reviewing your hair. So keep that in mind. If you want to know how to market your business on YouTube and you want to know how to build that community on YouTube, build that like, know, and trust factor, make sure to click the link down below and grab my Views to Coin course, where I teach you how to make 6 figures by marketing your business on YouTube. That way I just gave you, that is one of the ways. I gave you some gems, but I go way more in depth on the YouTube influencer strategy in my course. So make sure to click the link in my bio and grab the course so you can make these dollars in your hair business, because YouTube is really like the way your hair business is going to stand out, because a lot of these companies don't have reviews. A lot of these girls is breaking their back for the Jadas and the Aries, but Jada and Ari, they're not going to make no reviews on YouTube. They barely post on their own YouTube themselves. I think Ari posting a couple of videos, but what I'm trying to say is that they're not going to do it. So you got a leg up if you got smaller influencers promoting your stuff on YouTube. Another thing too is to be the face of your brand. So if you want your business to stand out, you need to be the face of your brand. And if you don't want to be the face of your brand, you need to find someone that is the face of your brand. Just like the Fashion Nova girl, how she's the face of her brand, like she's the face of Fashion Nova, but Fashion Nova's owned by a whole dude. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be the face of your brand and you want to show up for your brand. A lot of these hair companies, you don't really know the owner. They don't show their face. They don't come out. They don't talk. They don't do anything. All they do is just post the hair, post models, which all that is cool. But if it's like, if you don't see a consistent face, it's not going to build trust. It's not going to build recognition. It's not going to build any of that. So it's like, you want to show up for your business a lot, because a lot of these hair companies do not show up for their business. A lot of these hair companies be trying to be behind the scenes, which that's fine. But if you want to be behind the scenes, you need to have the same consistent people showing up for your business. Somebody needs to show up for a hair business. You cannot be behind the scenes when it comes to a hair business. Because like I said, hair is a investment. Hair is not cheap. So it's like, hair is not something that people buy off impulse. That's something that people look at over time and make a decision over time. So over time, you want to build that trust with your audience by showing the same person. So either you or your model, your brand ambassador, whatever, showing that same person over and over and over and over and over. You want to build that trust with your audience, so eventually they will build up to buy from you, to purchase from you. So that is a couple ways to get your hair company to stand out. So do I feel like you can start a successful hair business in 2022? I absolutely think you can. Again, you can do anything that you put your mind to. Like, don't let nobody tell you, oh, you can't sell hair. Yes, you can. With the advice that I just gave you, yes, you can. As long as you stand out, you have a strategy, you have a specific group of people that you're targeting, you actually have a niche, you're not just out here just selling everything, you know, as long as you stand out. And of course, stand on top of the trends. So when you do sell hair, you do have to stay on top of the trends. I say the best way to stay on top of the trends when selling hair is just to follow Arrogant Tay and I Am Jonathan and see what they doing. Because follow Arrogant Tay, Ari, Jada, the girls Arrogant Tay be with, like the whole crew. Like, follow them, because anything that they do, that Tay be doing on their hair, everybody gonna want that on their hair. So you want to make sure to follow the people who really in the hair game, that's really out here doing it, and follow them trends. Follow them trends, sis. But that is pretty much it, you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you love this video. Please leave me some video ideas down below. They could be business, they could be personal. It don't matter. I just be needing video ideas from y'all. So if y'all have anything that y'all want me to talk about, please leave it down below. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next one.